Okay, so this is kind of a part 2 of what's on my workbench. So I started a new video. This is my Konix Duo I made a while back. It's a portable Raspberry Pi with a 7-inch screen, and it's having problems with slow loading, which is due to a faulty or slow SD card. And since I'm in here, I wanted to check a couple things out. So, two things. Well, I'll show you what's inside here. It's kind of neat. There's a lot going on in here. I gotta turn the camera a little bit. Okay, so a lot going on inside this little box. So of course there's the joystick. This is a lithium-ion battery pack, 37 watt hour. It's a pretty decent pack. I'm tempted. It has a built-in. I got a regulator on here. Oh, that's blocked. You can't see what I'm talking about. And I'm out of focus. Okay. So this is a boost buck converter here. This is what does the charging circuit. Dumps into here. This is the USB controller for the all the joysticks and buttons. Over on the left this is the Raspberry Pi 3. So I am torn. I'm not sure if I should drop a 4 in here and redo some of the wiring, which I'll need a USB-C cable to hack apart to do that. I might have a little short. No, that's a. I'm trying to see if I have any C's kicking around somewhere. But anyway, maybe I don't. I'll have to look at my bucket of fun. And I got a long one here. I'm not going to chop that apart. Okay, I'm talking to myself here. So I do have a Raspberry Pi 4 I can put in here instead if I wanted to. The 4 is a little different because a 4 has, here's my 4. So Pi 1, 2, and 3 have this is the HDMI port. This little sucker here is an HDMI splitter. One end goes to the built-in screen and the other one gets split out to an HDMI port here. So this is an HDMI splitter. So I'm kind of, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So the issue with the Pi 4 is it uses these little micro HDMI, but it's just fine. I've got the adapters for it, not a huge deal. So I'm kind of tempted to mount her up here. I mean, the HDMI comes out in the same spot, and I can use the same splitter. I just don't have, doesn't need to be stuck on top of the, maybe I'll try that and see how it goes. This is kind of neat. I packed a lot in here. So let's go into the outside world. This one goes to this little thin ribbon cable that goes to the cart. And I literally stuck it on there. Okay. So there's your Pi 3. This is the cute little splitter. This splits it. So I'm tempted to. I got some short HDMI cables. Let me see. Does the whole pattern? Oh, the whole pattern does match, doesn't it? There we go. So I'll take this out. The only thing I'm going to need to do is find a USB-C somewhere. Oh, it does have a C output on there. Oh, that is that in and out? this is out. I'm golden. I just need a short C cable. I know where I have one of those. A C to C. Because if I have a C to C, oh, the only problem with that C that I can see is it wouldn't be switched. Because the power switch I have here is after the boost buck right there. So I can find a C somewhere. I'm sure I can hack one apart. Otherwise the pi will be on all the time. And that's not what I want. I don't think I'll get this done tonight, but at least I'll get part way there. Right now I'm just taking the little Pi 4 out of its case. It's actually a really nice little case for the 4 that I have here. So the 4 just comes out. It just comes out some way. There she comes. Alright, so this is your Pi 4. You see footprint-wise, it's virtually identical. I mean, you got some stuff flipped around, but the HDMI is still coming out there. So maybe I'll do is pull this little guy up. Oh, looks like I was only using 2. Oh, looks like we flipped them around. That's what happened. Yeah, because I didn't have enough room. Man, I talk to myself a lot. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's your Pi. Put your Pi 3 over here. Pi 4 is actually, I can go this way now. Because I'll put the HDMI splitter up here. I don't have all 4 of these screws. I don't know what happened to them, but I'll just do 2 kitty corner from each other. Should be fine. 1 and a Z2. Alright. If I have any more of these little M somethings by the look of it, it's like an M4 probably. I'll look in a minute. See if I have any more. So this case, the 5 volt in, that's not right. That's a 4 port USB 3. That's your HDMI out. Let's see how we're going to arrange this. I'll pause this a second. Okay, so back with the supplies here. So it turns out, yes, I do have a USB-C, and I have, this is a little micro HDMI to HDMI, and I got this really nice little flexible HDMI cable, which I might or might not need. We'll see in a second. Kind of thinking this. That's kind of, that goes on like that. I can plug this in. Yeah, it's actually, maybe I'll do something different here. Alright, let's go. HDMI 0 is this guy here. HDMI 0. Then I go from that. Where'd you go? Flexible HDMI. So, out. In. Out. And then this one goes to the outside world here. This needs to float somewhere in here without tearing this cable. this is what needs to go in here. So just thinking. I don't think it really matters which one. So I could sit here somewhere. Oh, this is a tight little box, isn't it? Okay. This guy's gonna plug into there. Oh, this guy plugs in back here. This is truly... Well, you know what? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I can just plop it down over here somewhere. Alright, I won't worry about that right now. So what I do have is two cables. 1, 2, that's this goes to USB. This is a long one. So this is coming off of V in, V out. So V out was going to the Pi, only to the Pi. So what does that mean? It means I want a decent length USB-C. That's what that means. Let's open up a C, see what's in there. Inside, shall we? Alright, outside I got just this silly fabric. Inside I just have a few conductors. This might be a charge only cable. I cut too deeply. This looks like a charge only. Let's take a look. There we go. No, all 4 wires are there. So you got your standard old USB colors, red and black for your power, and then green and white for your data. I don't need data. Where's Americans say data? The whole reason Americans say data now is because Star Trek Next Generation. Before that, see, Patrick Stewart is English, so he says data. Americans say data. Like people say amen. It's not amen, it's amen. They say vase. It's vase in collegiate English, which is what I speak. Because I'm American. Technically, I speak with a non-inflected Midwestern accent with nasal overtones. There's a little bit of Chicago in there. Chicago. Got your beef, you got your brats. All that fun stuff. The bears. It's the funniest thing when you actually encounter somebody with that accent. You don't hear it very often, but it's hilarious. And you actually hear it. You know what? I'll leave that as an appendix and just tack this on the top. Because it really doesn't matter. Actually, since I'm here, I could probably flow it as I can. There you go. There you go, you smarmy bastard. just come to pop up. There we go. So there's your micro A. Now we're off to C land. First there was A, then there was B, and now there's C. Always amazes me how old USB A is. That's the big rectangular connector you're used to. And B is, standard B is actually the large, like, D-shaped connector you, like, plug printers in and crap like that. And of course C is a unique beast because it I need needle holes or I'm going to burn myself. C is unique because there's no polarity. Well, there is polarity. They just reproduce the pins on top and bottom. So it doesn't matter which one you hit. So you don't have the fun of trying to guess. Flip it over twice before it goes in. Make sure we got a good electrical connection. I need a little more solder on that one because I'm not entirely happy with it. And it popped up just like I thought it would. Okay, I need to see the pi. I think it's still looking for 5 volts. It just needs more current. Alright, so we'll do a quick test right now. So I do need this little USB drive because this is what I have RetroPie on. How in the world do I get this little sucker off? I wanted to get this little clip off of here. Let's see if I can open her up by hand. I don't need this extra chunk of metal. Flippity floppity. Flippity floppity. Well, that's professional. Okay, one second. Flat blade. No, Phillips. Phillips. Flat. Okay. There we go. That reduces the mass. Alright, so let's do a quick test here, see how it really works. So that's that. This is the game controller. Go there. Game controller can go there. Doesn't need to be USB-C, or it doesn't need to be high speed because it's not. This I still got to figure out a spot for. This is for the Pi. And I should have 2 more power sources, which I do. And one of them is to power up the, well, this is the hard part here. One is to power up the screen. And the other one is to power up the HDMI splitter, which was the pain the first time I did this. It's just not going to be perfect yet. But what in life really is. This goes to the Pi USB 3. Make sure nothing's shorted. Pi's powered up. And the only thing I don't have powered up still is the converter. The converter sits right here. Oh, you get out of the way a minute. Alright, you get out of the way. Okay, you get out of the way. Power for the converter goes in here. Like so. Splitter goes there. And then finally we can plug the joystick back in. give her a quick test to see if she goes kablooey right away. Alright. Get no status lights off the pie. Why is that? Okay, she just went green. Oh, that's a good sign. Might need to fix the video mode, but that's about it. It looks like a little low resolution. Really hard to see. Yeah, so the resolution is not what I want it to be, but I could fix that. So, just need to fix the resolution, and then figure out to pack it all in there. I don't care about the libretto, cancel there. See if this one is in. Display options. Go 720. Let's see if that fixed it. Yeah, it looks better already. Looks like the overscan is on. I'll turn that off. I got some overscan. She's nice and sharp now. It's actually a really nice little screen. I found this a while ago. Yeah, I think this needs to disable the overscan, and then I'll figure out how to tack these little wires in. But this is a neat little system I set up, so you can actually plug it into a TV and play. Well, it's dusty. I was sitting doing nothing for a while. Alright, so let's go to RetroPie. Oh, wrong one. Now I want to go Raspy. And I want to get display options. Shot. Otherwise, I'll unplug the USB and just plug her in the. Oh, good. You can see the cursor's way up in the corner, which is what I wanted. Yeah, I don't know why they display default overscan. Makes no sense. No one uses it anymore. All your modern TVs know what they're doing anyway. Soldering iron on. Yeah, I actually could plug this into my video capture card, which is over there, if I really want to. I don't feel like it. There we go. So, since I'm here, do I have an HDMI cable? Ah, whatever. Figure out some other time. Good. So I just need to pack it back in the box. Pack everything back in so I can actually use it. Alright, that's enough for tonight. I'm not going to bore you with shoving wires back in, but at least I got this fixed. And upgrade to Pi 4. So Pi 4 is a heck of a little machine. I think it's a quad-core 64-bit, so it's pretty darn quick. So everyone, thanks for watching and have a great night.